Heroism. It's pulled at us since we were children who didn't pin on a cape and pretend they're Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. And for millennia, every civilization has had at least one, if not multiple, heroes. So why is that? Why has heroism just pulled at us as humans? And I think there's a few reasons for that. I mean, don't we all aspire to, or most of us aspire to achieve something great to make a difference in the world? I think that's where it comes from, is a motivation to make a difference, to do something significant. But what is it? What is heroism? And I had to ask myself that question because I had been going with the default definition in my mind for so long. It couldn't be dependent upon what you do only, because in the military, the vast majority of people I served with served honorably and did their very best. But there were a few who didn't. So it couldn't be just what you do. Oftentimes it's relegated to industries like the military, like first responders, healthcare providers, educators that are just so dedicated. Kind of a handful of those default industries. But that can't be what it is. So, of course, what did I do? Whenever I want to learn about a word, I go to the dictionary and I find out, what does it mean? What are all of its meanings? More importantly, what's its origin? Where does it come from? It changed my life. It changed my life. Heroism, here it is. It's the pursuit of two ideals. Number one, it's the pursuit of something that's bigger than ourselves, something beyond ourselves. Now, that could be a personal faith thing, that could be a mission or a calling, but as long as it's outside of us, it's others focused. That's the first element. But the second element is not as grandiose. It's not as big. It's simply excellence, or nobility was the word, but excellence I thought made more sense. Excellence, your very best, not perfection, but 5 stars, as opposed to 4 stars or 3 stars. The 4 stars is good, better than most. 3 stars is just okay, it's average. But 5 stars, now you're in the excellence range. And excellence is not the same as perfection. Excellence is your very best, and continually seeking to do that. Never settling for good enough. That's heroism. So when you pair heroism with leadership, leadership is the capacity to lead. Lead is bringing others along as someone who's been there before, and doing it heroically is not what you do. It's how you do it. Do you do it for others, for something bigger beyond yourself, and do you do your very best? If you do those things, you're a heroic leader. It doesn't matter about age, responsibilities, experience, none of that matters. Those are the literal definitions for leadership, leading, and heroism. And when you combine all three of those, I truly, fully, deeply believe that heroic leadership is an opportunity for anyone who will have the courage to step outside of their comfort zone of just doing what they've always done and choosing intentionally to make a difference in the world around them. If that's what you're doing, regardless of your age, experience, education, responsibilities, and roles, and if that's true of you, then stay tuned as I start to unpack, unwrap. I help us discover one key after another as I interviewed, as I studied, as I learned from my own life on what heroic leadership looks like, no matter who you are, no matter what you do. So I look forward to going into 2025 encouraging you that not only can you be a heroic leader, but I'm going to give you actionable ideas on how to achieve that more and more, so your impact and your influence grows, so you grow, so you mature, so you become the best version of yourself. I'm so excited for this opportunity to walk along this with you, to bring you along as we all pursue heroic leadership. See you in the next video.